Alright, first off, I want to thank everybody for tuning into my last video and subscribing to my channel. Thank you to everybody who reached out to me. I had a bunch of people hit me in my DMs and in my inbox just saying like, yo, what you're doing is great, keep doing it. Like, people are like excited about the content I'm putting out, whether it's a mix or it's a couple tracks I made, or it's a video I shot, or a video of me here speaking to y'all. It's amazing. And I want to thank everybody who has hit me up, and you are greatly appreciated. Alright, so for this video today, I want to talk about, this is what I want to talk about. I miss being in the nightlife scene. Like, I miss walking up to the spot, hearing the bass pumping through my body. I miss like the excitement of seeing my friends, seeing who I was going to run into, seeing who I was going to be able to get down in the cypher with. Like, I miss all of that. And I'm somebody who has had, and I feel like still would have, different roles in these party spaces or in nightlife, whether I'm DJing, or my role as like someone who's attending the party. So I'm going to be dancing and consuming everything that's happening around me, and of course supporting my friends, whether my friend is DJing or my friend is organized. I'm going to support it, I'm going to go show up. Also, that other role that I really missed, that was my favorite, was being the photographer and or videographer for the party. That was pretty much my favorite job to do, hands down. I was always looking forward to capturing a party, pretty much because like once I get booked for a party, it's like, all right, let me check out, let me see what this party is about. And most times already know, like through like the event name or whatever group or collective is during the party, I know what to expect. So knowing what I know about the event or about the organizers or the music that's going to be played, I tend to have like one goal in mind for what to capture. And normally I just want to capture like, and this is just me, I want to capture people dancing, people having a great time. Like, as a dancer, and from somebody who's like thrown an event before or has been a part of like organizing and promoting events, like I want to be able to share content that would get people excited for the party, or that would make people or encourage people like to come to the next party. So whenever I am taking photos, I make sure I get the people who are having like the best time possible. When I first started, when I saw other nightlife photos, you know, just like to get some inspiration, like when I first started to figure out like, okay, what am I supposed to be getting, because nobody's giving me any specifics. Mainly what I saw were like, it's funny, I sound like I'm out of breath. I'm not though. I'm just excited. But these photos, I'd see like the girls walking around with the bottles and the sparklies, or I'd see people taking photos with their friends, and that's all cool. But I'm like, nah, like I don't want my photos to look like that. I want my photos to like have a bunch of energy. I want colors. I want to see people like enjoying themselves. I want to see people engaging and responding to the DJ. I want to see people engaging with the other people at the party and their friends. Like, I'm not a portrait photographer. I'm more so an event photographer, more so specializing in like nightlife or like parties at clubs and lounges. So like that is what I do. And I feel like whenever I get booked at these parties, like I definitely have a responsibility to capture that party as authentically as possible. I don't think I've worked a party that wasn't hype. And that's the thing about like when you have to photograph or capture through video like a party or an event, like you have to make it look like it was hype. Like there were like people had a great time. Make it look bigger than what it was, or make it look exciting. So for me, like taking photos in DC, like in the nightlife scene, always felt like I had like a very unique story to tell through my lens, or like from my perspective. Like I always wanted to be able to capture people being themselves. It's stress-free, letting loose, having a great time to the music. And when I captured those photos, I felt like I was definitely like producing my best work. And to this day, I feel like those nightlife photos, like the ones you see like throughout this video, it's still like, for me, my best work. These are like my favorite photos that I've taken. These are the photos like that I've had printed. These are the photos that I've been excited to share with like the organizer or with like my other friends, or was super excited to post, because like for me, it's one of the more gratifying things to be able to, you know, show your perspective of how something went down and be able to share that with the world. Like me taking a photo at a party, like I could be over by the DJ taking a photo of somebody, but somebody way in the back can't see like what this person is experiencing. You know, like you have all these different experiences and all these different stories at a party, but the one that gets shared with the world is from what I see and what I'm able to capture. And whenever I look at these photos, it's like, yo, like I regain all that energy that I had at that party. Like, you know, when somebody gives you that much trust and that much responsibility to be like, yo, like I want you to shoot my party. And I'm like, yo, of course, I'd be honored to. I'd love to, you know, get in the party for free. After I'm done with whatever specific amount of hours I'm there to work, I can stay, have a great time. Even sometimes, like I'm a part of the party, not just as a photographer, but most times, like people who know, pretty much people who know when I take photos, like I'm sitting that camera down, or I got it around my chest or across my body, and I'm hopping in a cypher or I'm dancing. Like that's exactly what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna have a great time as well. There's been times where like, if I wanted a great photo of somebody dancing, I would have to like get that started and like catalyze some more movement to happen, especially like early on in the party. Like nobody's like really there, but like once people start showing up, and if nobody's really dancing, I hype some people up. Once they get hyped up, snap, 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 and then I hop back in there like I'm a part of, you know, this community or this culture of like this amazing party, and it feels amazing. So I love shooting nightlife photography or event photography for the most part. Yeah, that was all I wanted to talk to y'all about. I feel like not too many people ask me about like my thinking or like my process of how I'm able to capture these kinds of photos. I'm always willing to share like what it is I'm thinking, like walking into the space, or like what is it that I want people to see to get them like hyped up and excited for the photo that they're going to see tomorrow or the next day. So yeah, I just wanted to share like some of these photos with you all. Pretty much none of these photos are from this year. They're pretty much from in between 2015 and 2019 of these photos, but like these are like some of my favorite photos that I have shot. I'm happy that y'all tuned into this video. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you all. Subscribe to my channel, like it, share it with your friends, let them know what's happening. Oh, last thing, I started a BANDCAMP account, so I posted a couple tracks on it. You can go stream it. I'm gonna put the link in the description. Go stream some tracks. If you got a little coin to spend, go ahead and buy some tracks, put it in your DJ sets, put it in your playlists, and yeah, that's all I got for y'all. I hope you all have a great one. Peace.